with like his stuff. You can get like a regular, you can get an all button controller, you can get a WASD controller. There's so many customization options, and I saw that Space Boy is sponsored by them, and he has like a killer stick too, going leverless as well. So shout out to him.
Yeah, we can ask more about it after, but we are already queuing into our next match here. Spaceboy playing against RuDaGawd, and like we said, Spaceboy's on push to talk right now, so gonna be a little bit harder to get commentary out of him during the sets. But RuDaGawd on the Ryu. Benja, what do you think about Ryu?
I think Ryu is exactly, you know, right. He's definitely mid. Not to say that that's a bad thing, you know, in a game with, you know, this many characters, but like he has a very like, you know, normalized kit. Like he does great damage, although it does take a lot of his resources, but I still think like, you know, he's a very, very solid character. He's like he's definitely like, when it comes to all these characters in the game, he's in the middle. I feel that Ryu is like a perfect, just a solid character, and of course it depends on the person piloting him, but I think he's still a solid character.
Yeah, I think he suffers from the same thing he suffers from in a lot of other titles, where it's like, yeah, he's solid, he's got some stuff, but there's other characters in the roster that can play a similar game plan. Oh my god, RuDaGawd just opening up the strike throw game in the corner. Spaceboy goes wake up level 1, hands RuDaGawd just a little bit of drive gauge, and RuDaGawd's going to be able to close out that round.
Yeah, and big mistakes like that, like that DP can really yield big results, and RuDaGawd making it well known right here. Okay, a low forward to the axe kick right here. Excuse me, heel kick. Here we go. Good corner carry coming out from Spaceboy. Spaceboy amping up a little bit. Good punish counter.
Right, tons of damage right into the level 3. That's a big start. Spaceboy's going to be just shy of burnout. How does he choose to answer this? Slight walk back, waiting out the space, plus frames, good throw tech. Oh no! A little bit of sleep at the wheel. That's such a rough spot. You're so hesitant to counter DI in the corner in a spot like that when you know if you're wrong, you die or get burnt out.
It's that one button decision like Spaceboy said earlier, man. Okay, a little DP for DP. Once again, throwing plasma into the corner right here.
Oh, good punish there for Spaceboy, able to run away with this round a little bit. Locked down in the corner, just waiting it out. Ooh.
Oh yeah,
okay, we found a little bit of a read.
Yeah, the buttons are definitely being thrown in that.
Okay.
A little pressure coming out from RuDaGawd. Like that, able to get the crossover jump right here, and now the DP, and again we return to neutral. A little plasma chucking and the low forward for the whiff punish.
I was a little intrigued by how much, I still am intrigued by how much Spaceboy's jumping. I'm gonna want to ask him about it, because I guess the assumption is like, yeah, RuDaGawd's trying to play a fireball game, so I want to jump more. But I think you can try to play that on the ground. Walk forward, counter. Oh, you know what? It's because he has the Denjin charge Hadouken, so he doesn't want to have to compete with it with Sandblast.
Yeah, basically.
Oh, cool. The live in real time confirmation. Thank you for the confirmation, Spaceboy, as we are now 1 game apiece.
All right, the wall right here. Funny's being placed. Willing to trade right there. And honestly, like RuDaGawd, willing to walk up into Spaceboy's face and like hit these buttons right here, and finally getting thrown back onto the other side, jockeying for position. Both these guys right here, and RuDaGawd finding the hit, and you're gonna go ahead and burn that level 1.
Yeah, gets the Denjin charge, but that's a nice hit for Spaceboy. Spaceboy's still going to be on the back foot in terms of life and drive gauge. That back throw is a huge problem here. So much control coming up from RuDaGawd. You know, all of these fireballs here. Oh no, RuDaGawd overcommits with the DI, but the trades work out in RuDaGawd's favor.
Right, Spaceboy just, you know, like obviously wanted to get something started right there, but man, it's so difficult. so difficult whenever you're at a deficit and you want to press the issue, kind of make a decision right there. And RuDaGawd feel himself a little bit and pushing all the buttons, putting him back into the corner once again. Chucking Plasma and Space Boy, kind of just patiently waiting right here.
Really fishing. If Space Boy's really trying to move forward. Okay, finds that level 1 through the fireball. It's a really great tool for Luke. Uppercut. A very close set so far. Starting to use Sandblast as the poke. I like that adjustment. I was a little bit surprised not to see it before. Even with the Denjin charge here, RuDaGawd still on the back foot. A little bit hesitant to cash it out in the wrong spot.
Yep, I definitely agree with poking with Sandblast as well, because we see that RuDaGawd is obviously trying to confirm with these low forwards. Good reversal back into the corner to keep him there, keep him matching your position, because so many of these rounds or these last couple of exchanges have been the winner of have been based off trades basically. And RuDaGawd says, man, there's a trade I wish I could have back. Space Boy now with a big old 40% lead to start this game off.
What? Wow, RuDaGawd gets absolutely robbed. Are you kidding me? What a pickup from Space Boy. One more touch will be enough. Oh, just shy of...
Ever.
Yeah, Space Boy said a win is a win. A win is a win is a win. Oh my God, that trade was... that was rough.
Yeah, that was rough. I'm not sure what to say to that.
You know,
you won. You did it.
The game giveth, and the game taketh away.
Hey.
So while we're waiting for you to queue, sorry, go ahead.
He should have played soccer as a takeaway. That DP would have worked. Soccer or Ken.
So while we wait for your next match, we can continue on with that stick conversation. So you're partnered with Johnny Fraze. He made you that stick. Are you someone who's been particular about your peripherals when you play in the past, or is that something you've not really been picky about before?